Look, just following up a couple of stories we covered last night, of course, there is the Kyrgios story, and today we learn of the athlete's after party. Nick Kyrgios is no doubt a crowd favourite with a certain generation, especially the young people, but not only the young. We learned today that not long after the Wimbledon final ended and his fortnight of dreams was over, photos were apparently sent home of the father holding giant bottles, plural, of Belvedere, that is vodka, inside a Mayfair nightclub. And the caption under the picture said, quote, "Nick Kyrgios relaxes with a drink or three," unquote. Now look, I'm not a wowser, and I'm all for people enjoying themselves whether they win or lose. But young people in particular imitate their heroes, and Nick Kyrgios is one of their heroes. One can only wonder at the behavioural problems that might be experienced by young people if they believe it's okay to celebrate anything with giant bottles of vodka. Now, to be fair to Nick, he didn't take the photos or write the stories. But many young people are part of a very troubled generation. Drugs and alcohol are part of the trouble. I think they need heroes who say, by all means, enjoy yourself, but steer clear of drugs and excess. And I think it's fair to say that giant bottles of vodka are certainly excess. In relation to tennis history, by the way, the big three of men's tennis, this is astonishing, Djokovic, Nadal and Roger Federer have won 63 Grand Slam titles. The Australian, the French, Wimbledon and the US Open. 63 of them, amongst three of them. Well, yesterday I also mentioned the worldwide eulogies being paid to the slain former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. He was campaigning, as you know, for the upper house elections and seeking support for his Liberal Democratic Party. His assassination was on Friday. The vote was on Saturday. And his party, the Liberal Democrats, are on track to secure a bigger majority than expected in the upper house elections. It'll be interesting to see whether his party honours Abe's role in Japanese politics by securing the constitutional change that Abe passionately wanted but could never achieve, revising the pacifist constitution of Japan and nudging Japan to a level of independence from the United States. Now, even though Abe, as I told you last night, led his party to commanding victories in national elections, he was never able to push through constitutional change. Well, now his party faces no obstacles in either chamber, the lower house or the upper house. Will his party now embrace that constitutional change? I guess it's a wait and see proposition.